So today in class we are going to be going to the lab, and in the lab we are going to be looking through the microscope. We're going to be looking at some different types of cells, protist cells, animal cells, and plant cells. That's what we're going to be looking at. And when we look at those through the microscope, you're going to need to draw what you see. Now, there are actual rules to doing biological drawing. Whether you're looking through a microscope and drawing what you see through that microscope, or whether you're outside actually drawing a tree or a plant or an animal, doesn't matter. There's a couple of things that you always need to make sure you do when you're doing biological drawings. Okay? So, first of all, use a pencil. I expect you to have a pencil with you and to do your drawings in pencil. That way, if you do mess up, you don't have to scribble it out, you can erase. Okay? The next thing is any labels that you put, the words you use, print them. Even if you normally use cursive writing, you print when you're doing scientific or biological drawings. You're going to need to use something circular, like a compass, or you can trace like a little cup or something if you're doing a drawing from a microscope. Because see, when you look through the microscope, what you're going to see is a circle. The lens that you're looking through is round, and so what you see through it is also round. You're going to be drawing the edges of what you see with that circle. And then you put your drawing inside of it. Ooh, sorry. That got crazy. Let's get this back to a usable size. All right, so use a compass. All right, never cross label lines. So if you're telling me that this is a nucleus and that this is the cell membrane, the line should go like this, not crossing each other. So they shouldn't go across each other. They should be kind of like parallel, not up and down, but parallel. Okay, don't cross them. Okay, the label line should stop directly on top of what you're labeling. It's got to touch it. Y'all, if I'm telling you that this is the clicker for the board, okay, it's over here, I can't say from here, there's you a clicker. What am I pointing at? You got to go touch what you're pointing at. And that's how your lines should be. Make sure you write them horizontally, just like you see these words up here, horizontally. Okay? Don't write on the label lines, in the line, and then write your word. Okay? You should give me a title, what it is that you are drawing at the top of it in all capital letters. Okay? Use a common name. Erase as little as possible. That's so that things don't get messy and it's still easy to see them. If you want to use a scientific name, you're not going to have to, but if you want to, you write it under the picture. And then if you're using a microscope, which is what we are doing, you have to write the level of magnification. Okay? So these are examples of correct drawings. This one is from a microscope, and this is the one that's important. This is your circle that you're seeing when you look through it. Okay? There's your amoeba. See, I told you what it was. A vacuole, the nucleus, and the cell membrane. Notice these lines touch. Kind of as best of my ability, they touch what it is that I'm labeling. And then this is if the amoeba was looked at 100x. So with the medium power. All right. If you were doing an entire organism, it would look more like this. Not a circle, because you're just looking at the frog. You have the title at the top. It tells you it's a frog. Okay. And then the different parts of the frog. And notice they're always stopping dead on top of what they're labeling. And then it's already written, okay, horizontally. All right, and it's all printed. So, general rules to a drawing, please follow them to the best of your ability.